Hello, my name's Claire from Conscious Chemo, and today I wanted to see if I can shed some light on emotions. I feel very blessed that I have been able to feel emotionally balanced pretty much throughout my cancer diagnosis. I have had a few wobbles, which I've shared on another video, but by and large, I've felt probably more emotionally balanced than I felt ever. I was already on the path of practices that help you to maintain an emotional balanced state, and this is sort of taking me up to the next level. The energy, emotions are energy in motion, emotion, energy in motion. So there's always information that we can get from our emotions. And I think when we can get to that point where you observe an emotion in yourself and then you reflect on it, what kind of energy is that? And what do I do with this? So you can control the energy in your body. So if you just see an emotion as an energy emotion, and then give it a label, what kind of energy is this? Is this serving me or not? And if it isn't, can you let it fall away? Recognize that the emotion, the energy emotion, is coming from your mind. It's coming from a thought. And so thoughts are predictive texts. So an emotion is a predictive text that's come from your mind. So your mind is predicting something that's going to happen, and then that's creating an emotion, and that's creating energy in your body that then creates a reaction from you. That's normally, if it's what we label a negative emotion, a negative reaction: anger, crying, shouting, frustration, breakdown, whatever it might be. So if we can learn to recognize that emotions are being man-made, they're being created out of nothing, and we can let them go back to where they came from effectively. We don't need to give those emotions charge and more energy to fuel it even more. But of course, that's human nature, and that's what we're all conditioned to do. So the practice is to try and to recognize that conditioning and then come back. To make it conscious, to make that process conscious, is once we've done that, then that's when you can really heal from your emotions. So it's not that we're pretending they're not there and that they don't exist, because emotions can get stuck in the body, which can cause dis-ease, discomfort, illness. So we want to bring these emotions out of our bodies. So, it's good to recognize the emotions, but then we see them as energy that doesn't serve us, and then we can let it pass, free it, let it go with love and kindness. Sometimes there'll be lessons to learn from the emotions. What's the lessons to learn? And then let them go. So it's not uncommon to have emotional releases during like a yin practice, a yoga nidra practice perhaps, or like a yoga practice. And that's perhaps where you've stirred up some stored emotional trauma, or some stored emotions that then are being released. So that can be a really positive release of an emotion, energy in motion. So I hope this reflection has helped you perhaps in some way to understand emotions, and how we can put distance between ourselves and the emotion. So first of all, we need to observe the emotion. We need to know it exists. Then we can put some distance between it, take the charge away, look at it neutrally, and then watch the energy of the emotion go and come back to neutral. So it's really trying to come back to that place of centeredness and groundedness, neutral, as soon as you can. And once you shed light on something that was subconscious, it's much, much easier to do that. And that really is the practice of yoga, of meditation, and lots of other healing modalities. So I hope you found this useful. Thank you so much for being here and for listening. Good luck on all of your healing paths and journeys. Claire from Conscious Chemo.